morning all. You notice how much easier it started that time? Because I don't have a massive fuel leak in my Holly cart. When? Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. It's Labour Day weekend here in Canada. I think it might be also Labour Day weekend in the States. Otherwise, everywhere else in the world, hope you're having a nice weekend. Right, today, I'm going to have a look at the headlights, see if we can clean this one up a bit, and also see if we can get some sort of light emitting from them. Obviously I'll need to change it from the old 6 volt to 12 volt. I might be able to use the sockets that I had in the other headlights I was using. Let's take them apart and see. Oh, before I get started today, I got a gift last night on the doorstep. And I knew it was a gift because I hadn't ordered anything, right? So it's from Amazon, and the only explanation would be that some kind person clicked on my wish list and bought me something, which was really nice of you. And that person would have been Simon Fraser. Simon's an old car friend from Scotland. One of the first car friends that I made when I was running about in the Mazda MX-5, or Miata as you weirdos call them here. And Simon was great. I haven't been in touch with Simon for a long time, and I didn't even know he watched my channel. So Simon has bought me a brand new pair of Lincoln welding gloves, which were on my Amazon wish list. Yeah, God, you've no idea, Simon, how much that means to me, because as I say, I didn't even know you were watching what I was doing. Very much appreciated, and I will be putting these to good use. Possibly not today, but look at them, they're really nice. They're almost too pretty to use. Excellent. Thanks, Simon, and I hope you're doing well back in Scotland. On with it. Right, I can't resist trying some metal polish on this to see if it works. Much easier to do it while it's attached to the car, so we'll see. What's the worst that can happen? I don't really know if there's anything left on it to polish, but I'll give it a shot. Wow, it's working. It's working, people. Oh goodness, look at that. Well, I was not expecting that to come back up chrome. So now I just have to continue. Oh, that's amazing. Check out. Before, after. Hello. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. Wow, 2 wins in one day. Let's keep it going, shall we? I can't believe how nice that turned out. That's awesome. Still got a wee bit cleaning up to do at the underside, but no one will see that. Except me, but wow, that's amazing. Right, let me strip these down, see what's going on inside. Right, all sorts of crazy vintage wiring going on inside there. Most of it is kind of crumbly, and some of it is like my mum had a kettle with that sort of wire. So obviously 6 volt, completely useless unfortunately, but that's okay. So now I need to decide do I want to try and get a new / old version of this fitting? Or do I just take this whole section out and put in a modern system? I think that would be easier, to be honest, because this is really fiddly. I don't know if you've ever seen this, the inside of this. There's 3 little pins and there's a little retaining ring. And the bulb has got the same, albeit that, I don't know. It just seems a bit fiddly. So I'll go and look up the old internet and see if anyone does a sort of conversion kit for this. Otherwise, I'll just be taking this whole centre out and putting in a modern system. It's also got the sort of side light, parking light possibility there. No harm in that. That's a simple. I can just push that out, and or maybe it'll just fall out. Something fell out. Yeah, just the internals of that. Anyway, I could just take that one out and put in a modern system. Right, back in a sec. I'll go and look stuff up. I have returned. Right, there is a solution. Well, there's 2 solutions. There's the very expensive solution, which is replacing this whole lens, reflector section. But it's a really awkward size. It is, normal headlights are like 7 inches or 7 and change. This one is 8 inches, or just under 8 inches, right? That's a pain. That's not getting replaced. Well, not anytime soon. So the other cheaper option is to remove this center section, and you enlarge that hole to about 1 inch, and you can get an adapter kit from Speedway or that other place, but it was more expensive. Speedway, it's about $30. You get the adapter thing. Basically, it's a little adapter that pushes through there, and then there's one of those big grabby washer things that holds it in place. And then you can fit a normal H4 bulb in, which is great. And I think that I'm not bothered about that. That's easy enough. It's just a single wire coming through there. I can make that work. So I'll order the kit from Speedway, as I say, $30, probably about another $100 shipping. You hear me, Speedway? Taking advantage of Canada. Right, and yeah, so it all hinges on whether or not I can clean this reflector up, so I'll give that a wee shot. It worked for the chrome. I'll try it in the other one because it's really bad. This one isn't too bad, so if I try it in the other one first and I ruin it, then I won't proceed. I don't think it'll work. We'll give it a shot. If I can find my cloth, you stay there. Not this one. This is a different cloth. So there's probably some fancy stuff I'm supposed to be using, but I don't have any fancy stuff, so you're probably screaming at me. I'll use a tiny bit, right? Can you go back in the tube? Probably not. I am having the best day. This section here I've just done very briefly. So that'll work. This is great. So what I'll do for the moment, I'll clean everything up. I've got something else I need to do as well. And I'm a bit concerned about this cork gasket. It's a bit crumbly. I'll have to look up and see if I can get a replacement gasket. But let me get on with the cleaning and I'll be back to you in a sec. What a total win. Look how nice they've turned out. Look how nice the chrome is. The glass is perfect. So with some halogen bulbs in there. In fact, I'll probably buy that kit with the halogen, but I'll probably upgrade it to LED, because I did hear that if you have your high beams on for a prolonged period of time with this glass, it can crack, because it wasn't designed for that sort of heat. And I won't have that problem with LED bulbs. So I'll get the kit anyway, make sure it all works. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy, look at that. You watching this, Ted? You gave me this, and I thought it was I just thought it would do for now, but this is perfect. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Thanks, Ted. Right, I'm going to reassemble everything for now. I don't want to lose anything while I'm waiting for the little plug adapters to come. But there is one more thing I want to do before I fit them onto the car. But let me put this together. Right, I'm not going to bore you with another fast forward. I'll just go. The fingers are all dry. Anyway, back in a sec. Right, there's two things I need to do before I reinstall the headlights. One, these little headlight mounts, okay, get bolted onto the side of the radiator shell, okay, the grille shell. However, that's aluminum. The crying babies, who needs it? God. So that gets bolted to the steel grille shell, aluminum, steel. So I'm going to make a little rubber gasket. They're supposed to have a sort of rubber gasket, but I'm cheap and I can make my own. So that's what I'm doing. Trace it, rubber sheeting, and a bit of wood, and a punch to punch these holes. Right. Hopefully that won't take me long. So that's my little rubber gaskets made. I can always trim them once they're on, or at least once they're bolted on I'll have a better idea how close they should be to the metal. You can't really do a precise cut at the moment because, as you can see, that's curved. So it's pretty hard to, you can't obviously squash it down there, you know. So as I say, once it's on the car bolted on, I'll run a pen round there, and then obviously when I take them off to do the wiring I can just trim them nice and close. Don't want them too close because then they might fall underneath. Right, let me bolt them onto the car, and then the final stage that I need to make something to make the headlights fit, I'll show you in a sec. My little rubber seals are actually quite nice. Not too obvious. I don't even think I'll bother trimming them. Right, the next part before I can fit my headlights. As you can see, that is a rounded end, and it's to go into a rounded end. However, it's supposed to have a sort of rounded washer so that you can adjust the direction of the beam, and I can't find it, which is a pain. So for now, just so I can fit them, I'm just going to use a couple of lengths of this. I think it's actually exhaust pipe. What's that? 2 inch, 1 3/4 inch, and that will just fit in there for now, and that will be able to swivel about, and I can adjust the direction, as I say, just until I find my proper washers. So let me throw them on, and that'll be us. I had to reverse it out into the sunlight so that you could inspect my work. So it's fair to say I am overjoyed at the result. Obviously still got the wiring to do, but they come up so nice. Wow. Kind of makes the rest of the car look a bit scabby. Oh, overjoyed. Okay, one more thing that I remembered. This parking light that's at the bottom. Now I can actually use that as my indicators, my flashers. And what I will do is, instead of just putting in a normal bulb or a normal orange bulb, I'll put in a chromed orange bulb, so you won't actually see an orange glow until it's actually flashing. How's that for an idea, folks? But there you go. You can bring stuff back from the dead. Fantastic. Well folks, I had a great day. So happy. Look at it, just look at it gleaming away. Tomorrow is holiday Monday. Everything's shut. So it's possible that I might actually have to do some work on the doors, Glenn. You never know. You know, stop them wobbling. We'll see. Or I'll just take the day off. Or I'll just stare at my car all day. How could you not? Look at it. Fantastic. Right folks, thanks for joining me today. Fairly productive. Win, win, win. And thanks again, Fraser. Thanks again, Simon, for those welding gloves. And for pitching in. Much appreciated. If anyone else wants to help, the link's in the description. Thanks everyone. See you tomorrow. Or the next day. Or the next day. Bye bye.